Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us. We're bringing you NWAC South Region Women's Soccer as Lane Community College, the Titans, pays a visit to Gary H. Wheeler Field in Medford, part of the Lithia Driveway Field Complex, to take on the host, Rogue Community College Ospreys. We thank you for joining us. Jim McCoy here, along with cameraman Colton Treadway, and it's looking like a nice day for soccer. A lot of rain in the forecast, but at least from where things sit at this point in time, no mention of rain over the next several hours as the women get set to play here momentarily, and then we have the men in action against Southwestern Oregon coming up at 3 o'clock. Coming into today's match, Lane coming in third place in the South region. They own a regional record of 5 wins, 2 losses, and a draw. The Ospreys coming in still shorthanded on the season. Injuries have bit the Ospreys this year. Nonetheless, you're talking about a team that plays with a lot of heart and determination, and they're still looking for that first win of the season as they come in with a record of 0-6-2. As we get ready for match time, we're under cloudy skies, but again, no real threat of rain coming over the next several hours. And right now, heading into match time, come in with a temperature of 58 degrees. What we'll do right now, we're going to take a quick opportunity to thank our sponsors, and then we'll get set to go. It's the Ospreys and the Titans on TableRockSports.net.
The Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
Whether it's game day or a family get-together, Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
The Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
At Rogue Credit Union, we don't answer to shareholders. Instead, we return earnings back to our members. We know that we're stronger when we work together, and that's why we're invested here, living, giving, and supporting local. We're your friends and your neighbors. We know the needs of our communities. Being a part of Rogue means that our focus is on our members, and when you prosper, we prosper. See the credit union difference and how being a part of something smaller can have a bigger impact.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Both squads have taken the field. The Titans in their blue uniforms with white numerals. Meanwhile, we've got the host Ospreys in their white uniforms with blue numerals. Match just got underway. Titans trying to run onto the loose ball. Running onto it there is Kim Gomez, midfielder, wearing number 5. Now swinging around the back line over on the left side, Claire Holcomb, North Medford product. She's going to go ahead and run it up the left wing. Dishes off to a teammate. Titans working out of the back, left side. Diagonal pass over to Elsie Demand. Upfield they go, and there's Mia Brown with it. Brown looking left wing, has a teammate there. Crossing pass broken up by the Ospreys. And for Lane, that'll be their first corner kick of the match. Hard to get a good line on her, but it looks like it's going to be a lefty kick from that side. Kick up in the air. And Addison Vrains, goalkeeper for RCC. Lane winning it back. Brooklyn Bybee, one of the interior backs for Coach Joshua Martin. Ball booted around. Hernandez getting there. Quickly getting it back is Bybee. Bybee sends it back to a teammate. Now to center to Gomez. Goes to the middle. Little collision there. That involving Peyton Miller. And Miller definitely one of those fierce players that will make her presence felt throughout the course of the match. Free kick awarded to the Titans. Quick dish off to Cameron Johansson. Johansson, now Vrains there to collect for the Ospreys. Shield booted upfield, bounces to the turf in the midfield area. They're on the takeaway. Elsie Demand. Working against the shorthanded Ospreys. Lane playing some ball control here. Zyraya Gower with the pass. Over toward the middle. Shot fielded by Vrains. Vrains sending it upfield. Now trying to work out of the back. Little one touch there by Gower. Johansson with it now. They're going to go right side with it. Meeker trying to feed it into the middle. Jones running back defensively for RCC. Kick toward the middle. They're taking a poke at it is the leading scorer for the Titans, Alexa Kovac. Kovac with 10 goals on the season and 2 assists. So the freshman, her early career off to a good start for Coach Martin and company. Jones upfield. Running onto it, winning the ball are the Titans. Gomez feeds it toward the middle. Demand. Back they go. Goalkeeper is Noelle Luna Ramirez. Ramirez going to serve to the left side. Over for Holcomb. Ramirez taking her time. Running onto it. Gower. Gomez. Back to Gomez. Miller got a touch on it for RCC. Now there for the Titans is Kendall Meeker. Meeker for Kovac. I'll work at center. Mia Brown there. Vrains, the bold move off her line, comes up and smothers the ball. Good play there. They're really, again, the shorthanded Ospreys, a little short on help, and I think that often puts Vrains in a position where she'll end up making some more aggressive plays for the ball than some keepers might. Goal kick for RCC, Addison Vrains. Crater High product in her first season with the Ospreys. Titans working it around. Gutierrez there for RCC, tries to work that into the middle. Number 11 for the Ospreys is Peyton Miller. Hernandez there on the defense. We'll go for the middle. Nunez trying to make a play there. Again, another gutsy play by Vrains. Vrains going to go ahead and let that sail wide of frame. She'll get ready for the goal kick. Number 13, walking towards her, is Bailey Jones. Up the middle of the field, broken up by the Titans. Lefty kick. And she scores. Lane Community College getting on the board first here in the 10th minute of the match. Show you the replay on that. Rain's kicking it out, and that's taken right up the middle. There, the lefty boot, Cameron Johansson with the banger. And it's a 1-0 ball game. For Johansson, that is her 5th goal of the year. Second leading scorer on the team. Ball will go out of bounds, and throw will be awarded to RCC. Throw bounces in, looking in the direction of Gutierrez. Titans with it. They'll work it for Gomez. Gomez, another Southern Oregon product on this Lane team. On the attack are the Titans. Brown with it, works it toward the middle. Now they're going to switch sides. There in the middle, and a little bouncing kick. Alexa Kovac. Zyrie Gower. That ball ends up bouncing over not only her head, but also the head of Gomez. There to poke it away is Brooklyn Bybee. And now they're going to send the ball upfield. And again, fearless is the mark of a good goalkeeper, and Vrains there, in spite of the fact she knows that she might end up drawing some contact on a play like that. There to smother it, and now getting set to kick it away. Right now, looking in the loss column, they trail Umpqua by 1 in the South region. Chemeketa has yet to taste defeat on the regional schedule here in the South. Miller going to feed it up the left side. Giselle Hernandez, one of the new additions to the team, tries to get there, and Lane able to win possession of it. Gomez draws a little bit of pressure from Gutierrez. She'll feed it for Gower, now toward the middle. Number 2 is Elsie DeMann. Throw in for the Titans. Now a kick toward the middle. Fielding it on the bounce. Doing her best Mookie Betts imitation is Addison Vrains. And after fielding it on the bounce, she'll go ahead and boot it away. Demand there. Now they kick it toward the middle. Momentarily breaking it up is Miller. Ball from the left wing. Pretty good boot on it there by the Titans. But Vrains playing it well and getting set to punt it away. Bybee immediately gets onto it. Miller trying to work through traffic and make something happen there. Free kick awarded to RCC. Can't get a look at the number. That looks like that might be Michaelis. Indeed it is. And the ball booted up the middle. Ramirez, the goalkeeper, wearing the aqua blue keeper jersey. "15 minutes into the first half of play. Titans on the attack. Nunez breaking it up, though. Send that out of bounds for the Titan throw. Thank you to all our sponsors for helping make today's coverage possible, including the Lithia Superstore on Highway 62, your home for Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat vehicles and trucks. Our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore. Ball over the touchline, right over to our right. Gomez getting set for the throw-in. Looking up line. Instead, she's going to go ahead and send it back to Gower. Gomez upfield, trying to maintain possession of it for the Titans. They're wearing number 9 is Mia Brown. Speaking of Osprey Athletics, our volleyball team in action this morning. Titans methodically working it upfield. Nunez there. She'll shepherd it back into the arms of Vrains. Vrains looking to her right, looking for Gutierrez upfield. Gower breaking it up, but Nunez also there for the Ospreys. Trying to work it over to the left side. Over for Kelsey Bauer. That'll go out of bounds for the Osprey goal kick. Looks like we got a substitution coming into the game. Gomez will go ahead and take a breather. And coming on is Giselle Fallon. Fallon, number 16. She's going to be the outside back over on our side. Lane coming into today, coming off of a 1-0 defeat at the hands of Umpqua on Wednesday. I would say, at least in my mind, Umpqua, one of the surprises of the 2025 season. But they've put together their program quickly. The Ospreys coming on. Their last match came last Saturday, where Clackamas ended up winning handily in that match. Alondra Gomez there wearing number 5. She's one of the outside backs for Rogue Community College. Kicking it out, Addison Vrains. There for the Titans is Elsie DeMann. DeMann works at center. Gower. Now back, getting a touch on it. Giselle Fallon, who just checked into the game moments ago. And when you're 11v9, predictably, the Titans, just by sheer numbers, able to maintain pretty good possession of it. Not to discount the fact that their passing is accurate and they've got a good feel for the flow of the match. Checking in for the Titans, Audrey Sluga. Sluga, one of the forwards for the Titans, checking in, getting some minutes here as we're just about midway through the first half. The Ospreys hanging tough with a 1-0 match. And again, this game providing a good occasion for the Titans, because you're going to have matches where the pace of it and the defense is going to present a need for short passes and just good conservative, smart ball handling and wisely taking your shot opportunities as they present themselves. Hepner there for RCC. Ella Hepner, leading scorer for the Ospreys with 3 on the year. Long strider, she can cover a lot of ground in a hurry, and not unlike Peyton Miller, one of those players that you'll find mixing it up right in the whole mix of things. We have a pair of Lane players getting set to check into the match. Tapping the ball away is Claire Holcomb. Kick toward the middle. And number 11, who just checked in, Oralua Bamiro. Has a look at goal. But here's Rogue. Going to work that thing out of their defensive third. Callie Michaelis sends it to the left side, looking upfield. Natalie Gutierrez, broken up by Holcomb. Now toward the middle of the pitch. Miller is there on the deflection. Michaelis. Ball way up high, up and over the crossbar. Want to remind you that before or after the game is a great time to visit Dutch Bros and enjoy your favorite beverage. Dutch Bros supports the communities that support them. And for over 30 years, there's no better place after the game than Abby's Pizza. Make new memories at Abby's. Ball lofted out of the back. Kind of a little 2v2 battle going on. Now ball upfield. Hepner looked like she might have an opportunity there. Poked away by Lane. Back they go. DeBan, now Brown, toward the middle. Bamiro there in the mix of things. Another busy Saturday down here at the Lithia Driveway Complex. Behind us, we've got 3 soccer fields, another one up to the north end. This, as you can see, mainly purposed for playing football, but we're playing the other kind of football here today. The women in action right now. Then the Osprey men, they'll be playing coming up at 3 o'clock and in an important match as they take on Southwestern Oregon. Little pooch kick toward the middle. Raines trying to get there, trying to chase it down. One nothing, the Lane lead on the goal by Cameron Johansson. That'll be among the highlights that we'll be bringing you with our halftime report. That's brought to you by the Medford Parks and Recreation Department. Fall activities guides out now with sports leagues, classes, and activities for all. Visit Play Medford to learn more. Addie Brains looking like she's just going to go ahead and go for a conservative kick out of the back. Trying to get there is Holcomb for the Titans. She controls it. Sends it back. Bybee now looking left. Ball bouncing around. Blue and white jerseys around it. Out of bounds it'll go. Today's action is brought to you by the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign, promoting respectful behavior at youth sporting events, and by Hart Insurance, providing personal and business coverage in Grants Pass and Medford. Ball up the right side. Jones there with the pop-up kick. Miller trying to work it out toward the middle. Had a teammate, Hepner, up ahead. Hernandez going to try to make some things interesting by at least applying a little bit of pressure. There is Miller running towards it. She'll try to control the ball, and possession awarded to Lane. And they're going to do this one over again. There for the Titans is Jordan Pye. Pye wearing number 13. She is the outside back over across from us. And she'll kick it toward the middle. Bybee there. Gower. Now lefty boot upfield by Fallon. Whistle stopping play. Looks like we're going to have a foul call against the Ospreys. And a PK. Setting it up. Johansson, who scored earlier in the match in the run of play, now has a penalty kick opportunity here. So here we go. Manu a mano by Raines and Johansson. One nothing match, and Johansson with the opportunity for the brace right here. Here's the kick. And just kind of barely working its way in. The lefty boot. Raines got a hand on it, but it just barely crossed the line. And sometimes that's the way those goes. But you know what? You get them, you'll take them. So it's 2-0 Lane. We got about 14 minutes plus stoppage, and I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of that. Gutierrez there, trying to chase it down is Hepner. Bamiro working her way into the action. Now the ball high in the air toward the back. Nora Malott, number 4 in the match. She gets the ball from number 18, Alessandra Luna Ramirez. Rogue throw. Malott, and now they're going to send that back to Noelle Luna Ramirez, the goalkeeper. Fallon, upfield she goes for Cameron Johansson. Johansson now with 2 in the match. And that raises her goal total to 6 on the season. Second leading scorer on the team. Try to work the ball toward the middle. Michaelis breaking it up for RCC. There in the mix for the Ospreys is Hepner. Up the pitch. Johansson with it now. Left footer. Sends it in the middle. Bouncing ball to Rains. She kicks it away. And there to meet it for Lane is Nora Malott. Ball high in there. Malott there to collect. Settles it. Works it over to the right. Fallon over to Bybee. Hernandez moving over there that way defensively for the Ospreys. Miller taps it away. Ball in the direction of Hepner. Ball straight up the middle. And now trying to get there is Nunez. Nunez sends it left. There to win it, Johansson. Over toward the middle of the pitch. Holcomb's there. Gets a couple of touches on it. Sends it toward the middle. In the game is Alexandria Del Pino. She's number 12 right there in the middle of the pitch. Gower, a little back heel pass from Cameron Johansson. Giselle Fallon, number 16, running toward the ball. There is Nunez stepping in front of it. Lane able to get it back. Holcomb with it on the right side. Michaelis tried to chase her down defensively. Little set piece opportunity on the corner kick. With about 9 minutes and change left to go in the first half of the match, we have a couple of substitutions in. as you may surmise, with the Ospreys fielding 9 players. They'll be going the whole 90 with them. Corner kick, into the middle of the action it goes. Kick out of the back, and there, fielding it at about face high, there is Vrains. Vrains quickly gets rid of it. Gutierrez with the ball now. Gutierrez working against Gower. Now back to Nunez. Nunez looking toward the middle. Can't quite connect with Hepner, but Hepner there running onto it, fighting for the ball, working 1v3, and in spite of the numbers, putting up a good battle there. Up the middle, Kovac. Hepner breaking it up. And now the Ospreys trying to get something going here. It was Hepner up the right side. Here a throw in for the Titans. Alessandra Luna Ramirez, number 18. Malott. Bybee on the left side. Lily Sundstrom, number 15. Little foot race there as Giselle Hernandez tries to win it. To the middle now. Alexa Kovac. Now Holcomb. Holcomb goes toward the middle. Has a teammate there in Peyton Hammond. Whistle blows, and it'll be a free kick for Rogue. Michaelis, out of a line drive kick. Hernandez trying to get there, but there's Miller. Miller boots it out. Noelle Luna Ramirez, and now Gower, Malott. Little two-man game there going on. Hepner with the ball. Gets a little touch pass there from Miller. Nunez now. There to collect is Alessandra Luna Ramirez. She's got it, works it toward the middle. Now Kovac. Kovac. Wide of the near post. Goal kick. Bailey Jones. Now trying to run on it. Hepner couldn't quite get there in time. Michaelis popping it up, and Hernandez fighting the good fight for it. Gets knocked to the turf. Now out toward the middle it goes. Michaelis with the clearance. Whistle blowing, and on the violation, a free kick awarded to RCC. Bailey Jones sets it there at the 35-yard line if you use the measurements of American football. Jones there with the captain's armband on her left arm. Gives it a good swift kick upfield. This one's just going to go ahead and roll back to the keeper, Noelle Luna Ramirez. Malott, Bybee, Peyton Miller there running onto it for RCC. Now we've got the Titans working up the left side. Alondra Gomez trying to get there, or at least to apply some pressure. They're going to go ahead and send it right to Holcomb. Holcomb, potential shot there. But it bounces away, out of bounds. It'll be a corner kick for Lane by our very unofficial count. Their 6th corner kick of the half. High arcing kick. Vrains runs onto it. Boots it away. Bounces to her opposite for Lane. We'll go right side to Malott. Michaelis. So number 4's exchange kicks. They're getting in the way of it. And now clearing it is Bailey Jones. Jones, Hepner. Hepner working 1v1. Foul against Lane, and it will be a free kick for RCC. Little through ball. Ella Hepner trying to run onto it. Lane breaking it up. Gower on the right side. She's got options. Sends it over to Holcomb on the right wing. She'll poke it in the direction of the net. Vrain's getting a hand on it. Titans the corner kick. There's the corner kick. A little collision there in the middle of traffic. This call is going to go in favor of Rogue. Fans, Rogue Credit Union is your partner in your financial journey and is proud to partner with Table Rock Sports each year to bring you coverage of your favorite teams. And thank you to Avista Utilities in Southern Oregon for over 15 years in support of our local sports coverage. Kick out of the back, and now that's going to pinball around a little bit. Running on to it, Kendall Meeker. Meeker doing battle with Alondra Gomez over there. Rogue throw. Now we're into extra time. Or stoppage time. Kovac. And now here's Gower with it. Gower looking like she's trying to line something up. Ball rolls away. Madison going to take her time here. Taps it to Jones. Whistle blows. And it is halftime. Thanks to the left-footed boot of Cameron Johansson, Lane has a 2-0 halftime lead. Did you know that the city of Medford is the largest provider of community recreation classes, programs, and sports leagues in Southern Oregon? Check out the fall program guide for hundreds of offerings at playmedford.com. We'll go ahead and take a quick break right here, and then when we return, we'll have some scoring highlights to bring your way and also take a look at what the upcoming schedule has in store. You're watching NWAC South Region Women's Soccer on TableRockSports.net.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
It's game time! And there's only one thing that makes it all possible. Refs.
We're looking for people like you.
Former athletes.
Parents.
Community members.
Anyone who can manage the game and stick with it.
But we need more heroes in stripes. People like you.
Join the team and keep sports alive.
Play ball.
Because no ref, no game.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Welcome back. It is halftime here at Gary H. Wheeler Field, part of the Lithia Driveway Fields, just south of Medford here. We got a little bit of sun breaking through here, keeping the rain at bay. It's a 2-0 match with Lane holding the lead. Looking at some scoring from the first half. Rain's kicking it away, and this is in the 10th minute of the match. They're going to go ahead and work it up the middle. And you can see back there, working all alone and taking advantage of that opening to kick it home. Number 6 is Cameron Johansson to make it a 1-0 match. And then later on, a foul called in the box. And here Johansson with the lefty boot. Then Vrains there gets a hand on it. Looks like he might have caught her just on the fingertips and probably kind of maybe jammed things up there on her right hand. But nonetheless, it deflects and then just barely crosses the line. And that gives us our halftime score of 2-0. And taking a look at some other action involving the Ospreys earlier today, and this the volleyball program. And, of course, I'm sure that Greg Millick and the men's soccer team hoping that this portends good things to come for them as the Ospreys ended up winning 3-1 in their match, 27-25, 25-19. They dropped the third set 25-22 and then took the last one in convincing fashion to end up taking the victory there against SWAC. And so our congratulations to Coach Christine Nelson and the Osprey women coming away winners in their match. And, of course, we'll see the Lakers coming up here. The men's soccer team coming up at 3 o'clock. We'll have the call for you right here on TableRockSports.net. The Medford Parks and Recreation Department invites you to the Rogue Credit Union Community Complex for open swim, drop-in sports, and sports leagues. See the events taking place at RogueXMedford.com. Join the fun at Rogue X. Let's go ahead and take another break, recognize our sponsors, and then when we return, we'll take a look at what's coming up next on the RCC athletics schedule right here on TableRockSports.net.
Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Want surprisingly great rates on auto, home, and life? Now's the time to call State Farm agent Rory Wold in Medford.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This has been my profession for 30 plus years now. I really love my work. We try to source as many ingredients as we can as local as possible, like local fruits and vegetables. We have a menu like you would find in any nice restaurant. We don't make it until you order it, so everything will be coming out fresh. We do have wonderful desserts here as well. Every day you have 5 or 6 options as far as a fresh dessert go. People are bringing their friends and family and wanting to show off what we have here to offer.
Come take a tour of Twin Creeks and meet our award-winning.
For over 50 years, each day has started with a smile, a helping hand, and a promise to be there when you need us most. Delivering on that promise are our hard-working, dedicated employees. At Sherms, we're proud to be an essential part of our community and look forward to keeping our selection, quality, and value where our customers deserve for many years to come. Sherms Food for Less and Thunderbird Market.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Taking a look at the upcoming schedule for RCC Athletics. Coming up on Friday, the volleyball squad will take to the road. They'll head up to play Mount Hood in a match. They'll get underway at 6 o'clock up in Gresham, Oregon. Then on Saturday, they'll return to the court once again. This time, they'll be in Vancouver, Washington to take on Clark in a match that gets underway at 2:40. Also, the men's soccer team will be on the road next Saturday, taking on Chemeketa in a match that will begin at noon, while the Osprey women will be up in Roseburg to take on UCC in a match that will get underway at 1. We go about another week down the road, and that's when we find the Ospreys at home once again with the volleyball team on Friday the 24th taking on Chemeketa at 6, and then facing off against Clackamas on Saturday at 2. The men's soccer team will be at home against Portland right here at Gary H. Wheeler Field, and that'll be at 12 o'clock. The soccer team for the women will be on the road as they go over to Southwest Oregon. Here we have the women's soccer team in action, just a few moments away from the start of the second half. As you can see from your scoreboard, Lane Community College leading this one by a score of 2-0. We'll take a final break, and when we return, we'll get you started and get you ready for the start of the second half. And that's coming up. You're watching live streaming here on TableRockSports.net.
Enjoy Abby's Pizza at your place. Close your eyes and you can taste old-fashioned values, classic pizza parlor decor, and generations of tradition. Recreate that magic. Open your eyes and head to abbys.com. With pickup and delivery options, no matter where you dine, Abby's just tastes better.
When you work with Hart Insurance Agency, you'll experience the quality service and attention to detail that you'll only find with an independent insurance agency. Hart Insurance Agency was founded in 1947 and is one of the largest independent, locally owned agencies in Southern Oregon, with offices in Grants Pass and Medford. Their experienced team of agents have the knowledge to design, place, and to manage your personal and business insurance plans. Find out more. Visit hartinsurance.com.
Here's a good-looking pizza, guaranteed to bring some smiles. And right now, it's on sale, so it's good for your wallet, too. This giant is loaded with toppings and can feed up to 6 people. Order at abbys.com, give us a call, or just drop by. Only at Abby's Legendary Pizza.
The Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
Luxurious Karastan flooring. The flooring you need to live beautifully. It's time to enjoy savings with style during the National Karastan Month Journey into Savings event. Get a free Karastep carpet cushion and capture the lowest prices of the season with every purchase. And ask about special zero-interest financing during National Karastan Month, exclusively at both Lippert's Carpet One locations, Medford and Grants Pass.
The Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
Discover the Crater Advantage at Crater Car Wash today. Scan the QR code and sign up for your free $18 wash. Crater Car Wash. Clean. Dry. Fast.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind? Or discovering a place that feeds your hunger? Where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
Discover the Crater Advantage at Crater Car Wash today. Scan the QR code and sign up for your free $18 wash. Crater Car Wash. Clean. Dry. Fast.
Soccer fans, want to remind you that coming up at 3 o'clock, the Osprey men will be in action. A big match coming up today as the Ospreys take on SWAC in a 3 o'clock match. Should be a good one. This Osprey team off to a fantastic start this year, and after their victory against Lane last Saturday, put themselves in a tie in the Southwest region with a 4-1-1 record. Southwest Oregon beat the Ospreys in their last meeting back on September 13th. So a big match, an important match for a Rogue to take away a win from. For one thing, that keeps them right there with Lane, for starters. And then for another, it keeps Southwest Oregon behind them. And also, of course, keep in mind if the Rogues ended up losing the match, that would give the two teams identical 4-2-1 records, but Southwest Oregon would own the tiebreaker, and that's a scenario that the Ospreys would just prefer to avoid. Thank you to Sherm's Thunderbird and Food for Less in Southern Oregon for 30 years of sponsorship with Table Rock Sports. Great community partners. If you shop at Sherm's, they will save you money. Lane has returned to the pitch wearing their blue uniforms with white numerals. The Ospreys still at their sideline, receiving a few final instructions as they get ready to play in the second half. 2-0, not an insurmountable margin. But, of course, Horry's a little bit challenging for when, A, you're up against a team the caliber of the Titans, and then, B, when you're trying to do so short a couple of players. But never say never. One of the things you can say to the benefit, I've seen programs where they find themselves bit hard by the injury bug after maybe being a little short as far as a roster is concerned to begin with. It would be easy just to pack it in and just say, I think we're just done for the year. They keep soldiering on here, and in a number of games that they've played their opponents tough, and they've even earned a couple of draws. Here in the second half, the Ospreys in white will be moving from left to right from where we sit, under mostly cloudy skies. We were advised at one point there might be a mild threat of rain, but as things sit right now, it's 60 degrees, and we're not looking at any chance of rain until about 8 o'clock tonight. I know the more granular you get on these things, the less likely you are to be 100% accurate, but things looking good here from this standpoint. I'm going to set the clock here because in soccer parlance, I know actually we're starting from 45 minutes upward. So we're halfway through a 90-minute match. The Ospreys walking out onto the field. The Titans in blue. Off to our right. Giselle Hernandez, they're on the ball. Lead official and his assistants. Looks like they're set to go. And the second half is underway. Miller with the ball. Sends it back. Jones. They're going to try to go up the right side, looking for Hepner. But there to run onto it is Ellie Holcomb. Ball ends up in the middle of the pitch. Demand there. Demand. And Kim Gomez getting back there. And now taking the ball away for RCC is Hepner. Up the left side they go. Number 7 is Kelsey Brower. Ball knocked away by Jones. And out of bounds it'll go. We welcome back Lippert's Carpet One of Medford and Grants Pass, State Farm Agent Rory Wold of Medford, and Crater Car Wash in the Rogue Valley. We thank you for partnering with Table Rock Sports again in 2025. 3 great additions to our sponsor roster. Ball knocked away, and it'll be a goal kick for Rogue. Addison Vrains. And actually, technically, I don't think we've seen in the matches that we've covered that Gutierrez would be considered the second goalkeeper. But she's pretty well played exclusively in the outfield from what we've seen so far. Vrains, upfield to Miller. Kovac laying it off for a teammate. Kovac gets it back, but they're knocked away by Jones. Now a little collision on the pitch. Quickly getting back up, Giselle Hernandez. Sliding in to get a touch is Jones. Jones been very active here in this latest little run of action. They're going to try to cross it. And an attempt there by Kendall Meeker. Away it goes, and now it'll be the Ospreys with a goal kick. Hepner gets a touch on it. Toward the middle they go. Mia Brown is number 9 in the middle of the action. Try to work it toward the middle. Miller clears it out. And here for the lane throw is Peyton Hammond. Hammond starting out the second half on the pitch. Cleared out of the back. Audrey Sluga. Around the horn to Noelle Luna Ramirez. Bybee over the left side. Claire Holcomb. Claire, a product of North Medford High School. Her older brother and was one of my son's soccer teammates way back in the day. And then he ended up going on to play football in high school for the Black Tornado. You go even further back in the day, I can remember when their dad, David, was a basketball star and football player at Cascade Christian High School. Did a little public address for the challengers back in the day. But here, clearance by Callie Michaelis. Ball bounces upfield. Holcomb there for it. She'll send it to the middle to Bybee. Bybee touched to the middle. Holcomb. Now Brower with it. Brower's going to lay it off there. Mia Brown gets there in time. Now a lefty kick, and Kovac trying to get a look, and she knocks it home. So Kovac, the team leader in goals scored, adds one more to the total. Just kind of almost off the side of her foot and just taps it home. So here in the 51st minute of the match, it is now Titans with a 3-0 lead. Peyton Miller boots it long upfield. Bybee now to the left side, and kicking it toward the middle is Brower. Brown with it. Now trying to run over towards it is Elsie DeMann. DeMann and Jacqueline Nunez. Little foot race to the ball. Long high kick up in the air. Rains there to deflect. Mia Brown there. For almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home, vehicle, or business needs. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass supports our schools and communities. Rains kicking it high in the air over in the direction of Ella Hepner. Titans win possession of it. Nunez booting it away. Alondra Gomez there. Now Hepner gets position on the defender. Little foot race upfield, and she's angling it toward the middle. Giselle Hernandez trying to get there as quickly as she can, but getting there first is Noelle Luna Ramirez for Lane. Michaelis, left-footed touch, and this one still manages to stay on the pitch. Titans with it now. Little diagonal kick falling to the turf there is Zaire Gower. Now Brower looking for Kovac. Cleared out by Jones. Trying to angle that toward the middle. Bybee. Lefty touch. Now over on the left side it is Zaire Gower. Gomez taps it out. Opportunity for the Ospreys defense to set up as Holcomb takes care of the inbound. Here's her throw. Up line. Getting a touch on it for a moment is Gomez. Trying to settle it is DeMann. Rogue looking to clear. Ball bounces out of bounds. Holcomb will go ahead and take it for the throw. Bybee. Toward the middle. Audrey Sluga. Now toward the middle. Kovac. Kovac looks like she's trying to maybe line something up. Surveys her options. And now a line drive kick off the right foot of Sluga, and it'll end up resulting in a goal kick for Rogue. Kovac looks like she was getting set to take a look there. Michaelis back there along with Bailey Jones. Corner kick for Lane. Try to center it. Ospreys there defensively. Looks like that might have been Hepner over there. Ball knocked around, and DeMann with it. Brower. Gower. Michaelis. Little reverse kick there. And now Gutierrez fighting there in traffic for Rogue. Ospreys. Clear it out. Hepner trying to get there. Hepner with the ball now. Engaged in a foot race up the left wing. Also we'll have Hernandez over there for support. Titans break it up. Now we're headed the other way. Bouncing kick upfield. Cameron Johansson. She's got 2 of the 3 goals that Lane has scored in this match. Out the middle, Kovac dishing off to the right. Over in the corner, and there to intercept the cross. Addison Vrains. Ball gets away, and Michaelis there. Out toward the middle. Miller battling with Johansson, and a quick kick that was fielded by Vrains. Diagonally, they go up the pitch, looking in the direction of Hernandez for RCC. Bybee. She's got some space to work with. Goes to the middle to Demand. Demand now left side. There is Claire Holcomb with it. Sends it to the middle. They get a little two-man game going, and now it goes off to the left over for Johansson. Out in the middle, Kovac. Looked like she might have an opportunity there, but it's not to be. Michaelis with the clearance. Running over there is Gower. Kovac will send it back. A lot of traffic going right there in front of the net. Michaelis gets a foot on it. It's going to go ahead and roll out of bounds. Kick toward the middle. Miller clears, and now she'll send it upfield. Michaelis trying to run onto it. She's going to go ahead and clear it out. That'll give her shorthanded team an opportunity to put some numbers back there. For almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home, vehicle, or business needs. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass supports our schools and communities. Bybee works it left, Holcomb, and now here in the middle of the field, Elsie Demand. Kovac for Johansson. So today's 2 goal scorers involved with touches there. Now Hepner has it taken away. And there, fielding it on the short hop, is Addison Vrains. "30 minutes left to go in the match. The Titans with 2 in the first and another here in the second half own a 3-0 lead. Lane second in scoring in the South region, one behind Chemeketa. Chemeketa has yet to suffer a defeat this year. Substitutions in. Jordan Pye is number 13. And then we also have Nora Malott. In terms of goals surrendered, Lane also happens to be the stingiest, having only given up 5. Malott with it, trying to go right. Jordan Pye with it, but also there for the Rogues, Vrains. We'll switch fields. Pye to Holcomb. Bybee now. To the center by Gower. Gower sending in the direction of DeMann. Also over there, Mia Brown. Trying to get there for Lane is number 15, Lily Sundstrom. So, Coach Joshua Martin and his squad, they got a pretty fair amount of depth, and so they're able to work interchangeably, keep everybody fresh in the ball game. And it always seems like no matter who they've got in the game, they don't lose anything with their substitutions, that they're solid in the first unit and solid off the bench. Giselle Fallon checking in. And then Brower getting a touch on it. Toward the middle it goes. Nunez there. Battled in front of the net. Just cleared away by Michaelis. Good hustle there. And now, going to take a look at it right there is Elsie DeMann. Her shot sails wide of the near post. Checking in for Lane. Here comes Peyton Hammond. Listed as a defender for the Titans. Coaching staff, Joshua Martin, Jaime Aguayo. Right-footed poke up the way. There, Alessandra Luna Ramirez, also a reserve into the match for Lane. Kim Gomez is back in action. Try to work it middle. And there is Ella Hepner. Hepner trying to work it up the left side. Gutierrez can't quite get there, and so she'll engage in a little foot race with Kim Gomez from Lane. Now here is a shot right off the crossbar and deflected away, and whew, close call there for the Ospreys. Corner kick the result. Jordan Pye will take care of it here. Work over in the corner. Bouncing ball. Vrains on the takeaway there. She'll kick it way upfield. Trying to run onto it there is Peyton Miller. Miller ends up booting it out. Zaire Galmer also over there for Lane. Osprey throw. Miller looking for Hernandez. Bybee also there. Ball bounces away. It'll be Osprey throw according to the AR over there on that side. And Hernandez bounces it in. Now back to Hernandez on the one touch. Then Jones lofts a long high kick Noelle Luna Ramirez chasing it down. And for Rogue, I believe this is their first corner kick of the match. Number 7, Jacqueline Nunez. So a set piece for Rogue. Angling kick. Cleared out by the Titans. Jones gets a boot on it. Then the Titans counter. Malott on the run as you've got Pye with the ball. And meanwhile, a shot from the wing, and there to take it is Addison Vrains. Vrains kicks it out. And player on the turf is DeMann. A free kick awarded to RCC. 20 minutes left to go in the match. Callie Michaelis. Her kick sails overhead, and the Titan goalkeeper there. Now Gower. Dribbling it upfield, sends it right side. And now here comes Vrains. Dashing for the ball, getting there before Pye does. Vrains looking for somewhere to go with it. She's looking over in the direction of Giselle Hernandez. Ball bounces around, and the other number 16 over there is Giselle Fallon. So you have Giselle Hernandez, number 16, for Rogue. You have Giselle Fallon for the Titans, also wearing number 16. Here is Hernandez with the throw. Right there. Looking for Hepner. Kicks on it, and now here with it for Peyton Hammond for the Titans. Lays it off for Malott. Malott, little through ball there. Maybe just a little heavy on the touch, and there to field it is Addison Vrains. Vrains looking for Hepner. Hepner able to settle it. Trying to work against DeMann, but DeMann there to tap it out of bounds. Bybee with it. She'll try to work it toward the middle. Running onto it is Alessandra Luna Ramirez. Titans with the ball. Clearance by Michaelis. Out toward the middle of the pitch, and way up high is Noelle Luna Ramirez. And that's called, well, A, being kind of gutsy, and then also B, having a lot of confidence in your team. That she can get back to her area to take care of things should the Rogue Ospreys get an attack going. Brains upfield, taken by Lane. Titans with it. Now running towards it is Lily Sundstrom. Sundstrom and Nunez over there. Demand will come out for a breather. Coming in is Alexandria Del Pino. DePino wearing number 12. Near the HR. Ball deflected around. Fallon with it. Back to Ramirez, the goalkeeper. Now Bybee with it up the middle. Miller breaking it up. Miller clears it out of the back, and here's Ramirez once again. Kim Gomez. Send that one up line. We'll give and go there, and now Kim to the middle. Malott. And there to smother it is Rains. We haven't seen that much at all today. Is the flag out for the offsides? Bybee up the middle. Left-handed, left-footed kick. And there, with the athletic play, Rains for the Ospreys. Her long kick upfield. Del Pino getting there. Sends it to her keeper. Giselle Hernandez trying to get there. And again, the indication of just how shorthanded the Ospreys are. You know that they would have loved to have had somebody in that open space over there to take it for a possible opportunity. Touch up the left side by Pye, and then there to get there is Sundstrom. Pye. Sundstrom once again. Try to cross it. And now chasing it down, Malott. Alondra Gomez on that side for the Ospreys. Discover the vibrant lifestyle at Twin Creeks Retirement in Central Point. Enjoy spacious apartments, gourmet dining, and enriching activities in a welcoming community. Learn more at twincreeksretirement.com. Rains there with a kick. Kim Gomez. Now over on that side, it looks like we have Aralua Bamiro in the match. Bybee working out of the middle. Quite a crowd over there, and that shot hits the top of the crossbar. While Alessandra Luna Ramirez tries to settle it. Ospreys there with the defense. Toward the middle. Now there's Del Pino. She'll swing it right. Trying to get there, and now moving with it. Gower. Malott, her shot. See what she wanted to do there. Almost got it, but not to be that time. Getting a foot on it is Miller. Bybee with it. Fallon on the left side. Fallon working diagonally, then dishes off for Hammond. Hammond wearing number 21 for the team in blue. Del Pino there to take the deflection. Fallon broken up by Peyton Miller. Titans working in the defensive third of RCC. And an offsides call there, and Bailey Jones will get ready to kick it away. Kick up field, out in space, rolling back to Noelle Ramirez. Now up the left side for Hammond. Hammond stops. Back for Bybee. Fallon. Bybee with it now, broken up, at least there momentarily, by Ella Hepner. Rogue clears it out. Goalkeeper way up high. Del Pino slides a pass just past Giselle Hernandez. Now a left-footed kick, and they're in traffic. Rain's able to get there in time. Close call there. Got about 9 minutes and stoppage left to go. After a little further discussion, we're going to end up with a corner kick for Lane. Jordan Pye, number 13, getting ready to kick it. Pye's kick, just a little bit high. Rain's there, gets there in the nick of time. She lassos it and sends the ball away. Kim Gomez sends it upfield. Now a foot race to the ball. Miller trying to get there and working against Del Pino. Zyrie Gower in on the play. Osprey throw. Now in the middle of the pitch. Hernandez there. Hernandez pokes it upfield. Now away the Titans go. Osprey's got some defensive help back there. Jones, little pop-up kick. Kick toward the middle. And there, fielding the shot on the bounce is Addison Vrains. That coming off the foot of Jordan Pye. Vrains, now a little race between Gomez and Gutierrez. But seeing that Ramirez is there, Gomez gave up the chase, and she ended up on the receiving end of that pass. Now chase to the ball. Ramirez there. Now Hernandez. Couldn't quite get control of it. Left side, Hammond. Miller. And a foul called against Rogue. Nora Malott. We've got wholesale substitutions getting ready to check into the match for the Titans. Malott dishes it off. Cleared out by Miller. Gower leaves it off, and Bamiro trying to work with it there on the right side. She's got the ball, sends it back to a teammate. Now in the middle, there to clear. It looks like Hepner's over there. Del Pino chasing it down. Sends it back to goalkeeper Noelle Luna Ramirez. Now over to the left side. Bybee. Back to Ramirez. Middle for Malott. I'll poke it out left side, switch it over for Fallon. Now to the middle. Gower. But her shot deflected by the defense. Vrain's trying to chase it down, and she had a lot of ground to cover in a little amount of time and put forth a valiant effort to get over there and take care of that. Ramirez, the keeper, sends it out right side. Gomez. Gomez with it. Looking toward the middle. Gomez gets it back. And this ends up going out of bounds. And now we've got, 5 Titans getting ready to check in. Among them, Kelsey Brower. And Cameron Johansson. Mia Brown. Among others. Try to work it toward the middle. Miller gets a couple of defensive touches on it. Demand sends it out wide. Here's Demand with it. Johansson. Brown. Goes left to Peyton Hammond. Gower sends it wide, looking in the direction of Audrey Sluga. Titans ball. Demand with it. Might have an opening there, but closing up that opening really quickly is Michaelis. Michaelis appearing to be in some pain there, and looks like she just kind of took a hard shot to the face. Gets a little help up from her teammate. I think this is just where they want to check and make sure that there's no concerns over a concussion or something of that nature. For the Ospreys, their head coach comes out, Eduardo Ibarra. So the Ospreys, at least momentarily, and of course when I say momentarily, it's for the realization this match is just about reached its completion. So Callie Michaelis, one of the Ospreys' defensive anchors, is going to have to come out of the match. Raines set to kick it out. High in the air, Del Pino there. Famiro over there, and now a shot fired in the direction of the Osprey net, but there is Addison Brains. Kick out of the back. Audrey Sluga. Up to Bamiro. Johansson. Kovac. Ball tapped around, and now we're into stoppage time. Kick it toward the middle, and Vrains is there. Not this time. Ball kicked away. They're upfield, Kelsey Brower. There for a moment was Hepner. Try to work it into the middle. And defensively, the Ospreys hanging tough here. Addison will kick it out for RCC. Ball popped up high in the air. Del Pino, Demand, toward the middle. Johansson, Jacqueline Nunez trying to slow up Bamiro. Now you got Kovac with it. Kovac into traffic. Clearance there by. And then that one just gets away. From the goalkeeper, Vrains. That almost the equivalent of, well, that was just had a banger there. Vrains had it for a moment, lost control of it. And scoring there on that one, Mia Brown. Brown now with her third goal of the match, and that puts the icing on the cake. As Lane Community College, the Titans take a 4-0 victory against the RCC Ospreys. Medford is your sport ground where the West Coast comes to play. Visit travelmedford.org/sports to learn more about the many tournament venues, outdoor activities, and the event calendar to find out what's going on. Well, that'll wrap up today's match. We thank you for following along with us. Congratulations to Coach Martin and the Titans. They raised their record now to 6-2-1 in league play, 6-3-2 overall. Our executive producer for Table Rock Sports is Joe Brett. For my cameraman, Colton Treadway, I'm Jim McCoy saying thank you for joining us and have a great weekend.